The recent outage of the Federal Aviation Administration's Notice to Air Missions, or NOTAM, pilot alert system, which triggered a 90-minute ground stop, delayed over 9,000 flights, and was behind the cancellation of 1,300. That left countless flyers stranded and planes grounded. The outage itself shows the fragility of the transportation system, one of many components of the nation's overall critical infrastructure sectors. The system at the center of this incident basically alerts pilots about potential hazards to their flights, like closed runways, some kind of outage, or other important safety data. It's not used to fly the plane or by air traffic controllers to keep aircraft at safe distances. The system initially failed at about 3:28 in the afternoon on Tuesday. By 7:20 in the morning the next day on Wednesday, the FAA issued a ground stop for all U.S. airlines to pause domestic departures. The ground stop order was subsequently lifted by 9 a.m. later that morning on Wednesday. Now, initial reports point to corrupted system files, which required a fix and a system reboot. The backup system was also reliant on the corrupted data feed, thereby creating what we call in the industry a single point of failure, or a SPOF. The White House has announced there is no evidence of a cyber attack at this point, but the president directed the Department of Transportation to conduct a full investigation into the causes. Now, this may not have been part of a cyber attack, but regardless, it shows how fragile our nation's critical infrastructure really is. Single points of failures are common and can exist across technology, processes, and people. In this case, a notification system was disrupted, and that prompted the FAA to invoke a ground stop order. If this wasn't a cyber attack, it is surely on the list of attackers to target in the future. Knowing that by impacting one notification system can cause a full ground stop for all flights is practical intelligence for attackers. You see, attackers don't always need to directly bring down the big, highly defended critical systems to cause significant impacts. Knowing that one small subroutine or a piece of the puzzle will cause the system to respond by shutting down all flights, that's golden to interested attackers. That's why this incident is so important. It shows why cybersecurity professionals must be tasked with protecting our nation's critical infrastructure sectors and work to identify such single points of failure and the resulting chain reactions in order to better protect our physical world that relies on digital systems.